Welcome back, everybody. Mishy Stacker here. What do you guys think? It's more for my coin collectors versus my stackers. What do you guys think about proof sets? Like silver proof sets. Just like uncirculated sets. I don't know if you want to use the term commemorative sets. What do you think about those? Back the year I was born, my grandfather started getting the dated, proof sets every year, which was supposed to be, something put away for me when I grew up, and in hopes that I would continue, getting them every year and passing them on to my children, or in this case, my one and only child. But that kind of came to a screeching halt in 1989 when he passed away, because things were the way they were. I mentioned the step witch in a previous video. And if she didn't have a use for it, it was garbage. And she pretty much, other than what I was able to sneak out, pretty much gave everything to her great grandkids, who were all much younger than me at the time, that would bust the proof sets open in the quarters, went in video games at the corner store, and whatever, and the rest of the coins ended up in a piggy bank and God knows where. However, I was able to grab a few things when nobody was looking and put them away. The one I showed you in a previous video was this 1967 U.S. Mint set. Obviously, everything's clad except for the Kennedy half dollar. That's a really nice tone 40%er. Sorry for the noise in the background. The cat just decided to get the zoomies and start batting the ball around, with the beads in it. So if you hear that tick, 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 tick in the background, that's just him being silly. Yeah, it's 67 proof set. Then, let me see, here's one. This is 1977. You got those nice shiny proof. Again, they're all clad. They're not silver of any kind, anything like that. But the U.S. proof set, 1977 proof set. And and I know I make a lot about the packaging. These were made for you to, sit on a shelf like that and, let people look at them. I don't know. He never was real fond of leaving his coins out, for obvious reasons, even back then. And that was one I got out of there. And then here's another one. This is 1982. I don't remember how this one goes. I think this one you got to slide out of there. Oh, yep, there it is. You take this one and you wedge it in like that, and you can look at it, But again, nice, shiny, proof coins. They're not, again, not silver. This one, you got 2 for 1 on the copper, because the U.S. Mint proof set token, is copper too. Then we get into, and this is one that got away. I found one thanks to one of my favorite sellers on Whatnot. She was doing a run of proof sets, and I said, "Hey, you got any 73s?" And she said, "Well, yes, I do." So here's my birth year, 1973. Nice, shiny. The only value to me really is it's the year I was born. But there was got the Ike there, and there's the two that you don't really see very often. I mean, I haven't seen a roll of half dollars, Kennedy halves in forever. unless you pay some stupid amount of money for them on eBay. Like people are charging $25, $30 for a roll of $half, and you don't even know what's in them. But yeah, that was a 1973 proof set. And we've got this one. I think I won this in a giveaway on Whatnot, because I've got several that I follow. And I'll mention them here and there. This is the 1999 5 steak quarters, and it's, again, they're not the silver proofs. They're just the 5 quarters that they did in 1999, which was Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. When my grandfather's family came to the United States from Scotland, they settled in Connecticut. So there's a little, little bit of sentimentality there to that one. Not a whole lot, but that 1 quarter. And we've got 1991, my year I graduated from high school. Seems like a century and a half ago, but you got your P&D uncirculated sets. They weren't doing a dollar coin anymore, and there we go. There's 1991, and this other one, I'm not gonna pull it out, but I think I won this in a giveaway too. It's a 1990, same as what I just showed you for 91, but 1990. It's just an U.S. Mint uncirculated coin set. And the Philly Mint and the Denver Mint. And then I also have here 1973 uncirculated coin set. The only difference between this one and those is it's got the Ike in it. Here you go. There's the P&D 73. And let's see, okay, we'll set this off here to the side for a minute. And then this, this is one of the ones where again, I go back to like the gimmicky type thing, but it's a piece of history. I got it with the intention that, because my son was born in 2003, so he wasn't here for the turn of the millennium when we went from 1999 to 2000. And those of you that are a little bit, around my age, remember how, everybody was paranoid, everything's going to go out at midnight, and it's going to be the end of the world. It's going to be the apocalypse. We're not going to have power. Nothing's going to run. Everybody was buying generators, and they were hoarding gas and food and ammunition and bottled water and all this stuff because they thought the world was going to come to an end. And we're sitting there New Year's Eve night watching Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve, and here's Prince singing about how he wants to party like it's 1999, and the clock went from 11:59 to 12 midnight, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. Lights didn't go out. The TV was still on. Computers were functioning because, the world's run by computers, and the computers weren't programmed to switch over to year 2000. Well, this is one of those gimmicky little things, but a piece of history for my kid. He'll get this one day. The coins of the millennium, just random, and it looks like they're probably circulated. Random, set of 99s. They brought back the Susan B for 1999. Probably one of the most hated dollars ever, and now people love them. They're like, going crazy over them. Why, I don't know. Because back then everybody had a fit, because as you can see, the Susan B wasn't much bigger than our quarter, and people would get them confused, and they didn't like them. And of course they were silver like our quarters, so they would just blend in and people didn't like them. And then we have the first year of the new millennium, another set 2000 with the very first Sacagawea. And to be honest with you, these are not my favorite. I have some. If I happen to come across one that is like a a key year to me, I'll keep it. Or, you know, at work, you know, if we go get a pop out of the vending machine, and you can put a $5 bill in there, and you know, you get your $2.75 back in change. You know, you're gonna get $3 coins, or I'm sorry, $2 coins and 3/4. And you know, you could get some kind of like a Sacagawea presidential, you know. I've even had an Innovations dollar pop out of there. And then, you know, there's tons of Susan B's. Most of them are 79s, but, you know. But, so, you know, I've got a few. This is not a big thing for me. I'm not huge into the proof sets or all that. I did get my son the silver proof set for 2003, the year he was born. You know, he's kind of proud of that in his collection. But so you guys like the proof sets, hate the proof sets, you know, what say you? Let me know in the comments, and I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks to all my subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to me run my mouth. I know I can ramble on. I try not to. This video here is going to end up being probably double what I like to try to keep my videos at. But, you know, it's, you know, something we're talking about. You know, it's for the collectors. And, well, like I said, let me know in the comments what you think. All right, everybody, have a great day. You know, and you know the rest. Mishy Stacker is out of here.